Okay, now everybody listen, this is going to be a really, really good topic today. So this is why you cannot expect everybody to operate and be like you. And this is for my real, true, hardcore astrologers, right? Not this play, oh, I don't believe in rule everything. For those of y'all who really know, mainly my true Vedic astrologers, real shit, I'm keeping honest. Or those tropical people that have seen real life scenarios manifest from the chart that people want to ignore when it don't really suit or benefit what the fuck they want to happen, real talk. So today I want to really discuss about, you know what I'm talking about, why you really can't expect everybody to be on the same page all the time, right? Because what you got to understand, y'all, listen. If we know that the birth chart, people be like, the birth chart ain't you, the birth chart not why you doing all this shit, why is not? Because when we read your birth chart, a good reader, and we tell you about shit that's happening in your life and you don't know us, and we tell you about your mama, your health, your money, your finance, all that shit, how is the birth chart not you? Because the only way us as strangers are reading you is because of the actual planet patterns and the numbers, the sequence, and all that shit. So what did you mean? That's when people be like, they don't want to feel like they boxed into shit. Well, to the fuck bad you are. That's the only way we're able to read you. Let's just keep it in the book, right? Because if you weren't boxed in, it shouldn't be no such thing as like seeing fate, seeing what could happen. You see what I'm saying? Seeing no type of possibilities. You is boxed in to a big ass portion. Not 100%, but the majority, hell yeah. So what you got to understand, the reason why a lot of people aren't going to be on the same page is because everybody has different planetary placements, right? You have a different moon. This person has a different moon. This person has a different moon. So all y'all have different emotional standpoints, right? Maybe they may be some similar. But now check this out. But all y'all got different Mercuries. So now all y'all got different ways y'all communicate and process information. Y'all got different third houses. Real shit. The way y'all utilize y'all skills. In Vedic astrology, third house also rules over courage. Y'all courage and y'all bravery, valor, and courage ain't even the fuck the same. You understand what I'm saying? So just off that alone, y'all parents really probably ain't fully the same. The careers you want to work probably fully ain't the same, because you got to remember, like I said in one of my previous videos, we are the universe experiencing itself in different ways, in different shapes, and different forms. I'm just keeping that shit a buck, right? So the thing about it, if you expecting somebody to be 100% like you sadly mistaken. They're not here to be a carbon copy of what you are individually, right? Even if they try to copy, you got to remember, if people trying to copy you, that's part of their karma too. You see what I'm saying? Because what is leading them to feel like they have to do that. Now, do they have to copy you forever? No, that's probably a whole nother story. But the thing about it is, y'all listen. Think about it. If y'all ascendants, y'all overall interaction with the world is different. Y'all moon, y'all mind and emotions is different. Y'all Mercury, y'all communication is different. Even if it's similar and not the same, it's still not the same. You see what I'm saying? So you cannot really expect people to actually behave like you. You got to remember, the way he or she feels about a certain topic or a certain subject, you really can't control how they can feel. You can lecture them, you can talk to them about certain shit, but as far as like tripping over everybody not really agreeing with you, if you're a real astrologer, you should know that that's not going to be reasonable, because you understand that everybody's operating off of a different frequency. So if everybody operating off different frequencies, but we all living together, and humans are in general are like a hyper social species, what's going to happen? Clashing, conflict. You understand what I'm saying? So don't expect people to be 100% like you. They're not meant to be like you, right? This is what causes a lot of fights. I thought that you were this. I thought that you were that. Stop holding people to too many high standard expectations. We are imperfect species trying to hold people down to like set standards, and we feel like they should never ever budge in our mind, our life. And I understand that shit, but the thing about it is, realistically, you're not dealing with a species that can live up to that as a whole. You see what I'm saying? If they do, it's probably some lies and manipulations, or some boredom, or some regrets and shit going on inside of it. But yeah, so stop expecting people to be exactly 100% like you. They cannot do that, right? However, just because people aren't going to be like you does not mean that you tolerate and put up with anything, right? Because you got to remember, there is a such thing as being a little bit too different, right? Where your mind lies and where this person's mind lies, that could be vastly different. You understand what I'm saying? And that's something y'all ass need to be worried about and paying attention to too. Shit, nah, for real. That's some shit y'all really need to be paying attention to, right? Because I tell you this as well. When it comes to the birth chart, the thing about it is, when it comes to running across people who you might have certain likelihoods and or I guess you could say affinities too. Be careful with that. You understand? Because you gotta remember, just because you got something in common and y'all bond over some simple shit like, okay, you like anime, this person like anime, and now you feel like y'all need to be together, or y'all need to be homeboys, y'all need to be homegirls, y'all need to be doing this, that, and third, and then you try to hold that friendship out because off a superficial reason. Then you end up finding out, okay, you think y'all the same and everything because y'all like this niche category of something, but then you forget that this person can still be flawed in other ways, right? They could probably really end up fucking some shit up in the long run. So don't expect people to be 100% like you. They aren't going to be you. Different zodiac. And so folks like, boy, I'm a Cancer Mercury. My partner's a Cancer Mercury. I'm a Virgo moon, partner's Virgo moon, and we gonna do this. Well, check this out. What about the houses? Planetary aspects to it, trines, oppositions, squares, all this other shit, right? The other chart that you really have to confirm everything in. What about all that shit? You don't exactly. So yeah, y'all. So listen, I just a little quick video on don't expect people to be 100% what you want them to be. Understand that there is a diplomatic element that you have to come across with people who are worthy of it, right? You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it above. Most people ain't worthy like that. That's why when you do find people that are, you try to your best to keep them in your life. But other than that, though, y'all, listen, if y'all want y'all birth chart and shit read, y'all ass I already know where to hit me up at. Inferno Rex, all that shit. Especially Inferno Rex on Facebook. I be on there every day, spending some real game. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all ass later, man. Peace.